And we are back, starting out a new day out here. Don't got too much planned other than trying to get some machines done and whatever else I can do. So I'm gonna get out to my shop, get it all opened up and get right to work. We're in here trying to get something done. Feels like forever since I've been in here. It's been 2 days, but when I was in here, I got this thing fixed, finished up. Same with that stove, it's working. The only thing is both of these things need to be cleaned up. Let's get these two things complete if we can, and then we'll get into trying to repair some other stuff. It wouldn't be a normal day out here if we didn't run into some kind of problems. I went to go turn the compressor on, get these machines cleaned up, and hose blew right off this adaptation here. Quick, what I ended up doing was cutting a small little section of this tubing off, putting it back on the adaptation, and then using one of these clamps, going through, tightening it on there so it doesn't come loose. Got both these items moved out here. Getting ready to clean this thing up. First, I'm gonna sand this dryer down a little bit, hit it with some appliance epoxy, let that dry. Got the first coat on here, not looking too bad. We're gonna let that dry. Got that dryer finished up, touched up a couple spots. Started working on this stove. I got all the big stuff blown out with the compressor, but I brought this thing in here. The sun is just beating down out there. So we brought it out here by the door. Let's get it sprayed down, let's get it cleaned up. Just using a razor blade and some glass cleaner, spraying it and then going through, scraping it off. I just started this little section here. We got Billy up here helping mow down some of my grass. Got the rest of the sheep out here free ranging today. Keep an eye on them. Nice sunny day out here. I think it's 90-something degrees. Got about half the job complete. Got the front glass wiped down. Finished scraping off all the big stuff off the top. You can see which eye gets used the most. This one's all scratched up and tempered. Can't do much about that, but we got all the big stuff taken off. Now what's left is all this big stuff that needs to be scraped off. Looks like Sika came to help me. Still got to go back through, touch up some of these spots. One step at a time, we'll get it done. Not too bad. Got it pretty much all the way cleaned up. It's never going to be 100%, but it is 10 times better than it looked like before. Next up, I'm working on this washer. I got the front end taken off. I hooked it up to some water. It spins, but it's not letting any water in. So I think the inlet valves might be causing the issue here. I was thinking it was the inlet valve causing the issue, but after taking a better look, this switch is all burnt up. So we're gonna have to get this thing replaced. It's most likely what's causing the issue. New switch installed, hooked it all up. I got the water lines hooked back up. Got it plugged up and turned on. It's letting in water. Working as it should. Definitely wasn't the inlet valve. We're gonna let it run through this test cycle. Jumping in here, I got this front load washer. I think the computer might have an issue. We're gonna get the head unit taken off, take a look. Found this head unit. It's the exact same, has all the same cycles. It's just in a different color. This one has the electronic board in it. So what I'm gonna do first is just take this one and hook it up, make sure it works. If it works like it should, then I'll get this board taken off the head unit. Both of the head units are reading the same error code. It's a failure code. It's got to either do with the head unit or this computer over here. So thankfully I got the same exact model computer. This one should be good. We're gonna get these things swapped out and then get it tested again with the original head unit installed and see how that works. Making sure we know where all the sheep are. We got a couple more down here. Got that new computer installed. This is the original computer that's no good. Got the original head unit hooked back up. This washer finished its cycle. Everything seems to be working as it needs to. We got another helper. I figured you just came to lay down. This washer seems to be working as it should. It's spinning, it's pumping. Brought another washer in here. Went ahead and took the agitator out of it because it's full of leaves. It's been sitting outside, so this is the easiest way to clean it. I tested this machine. The child lock was clicking on and off. Wasn't even allowing it to start the cycle, so I'm pretty sure that needs to be replaced. Oh, this washer's got a bunch of issues. I'm gonna have to replace this child lock, but I already went ahead and disconnected everything else. That way I can get this top half taken off. It's got bad suspension rods as well, so we'll see if we can get all 4 of those replaced. Got the top half removed. This thing's got a lot of bounce in it. These are the 4 bad ones. There's just no resistance here at all. Got 4 good ones in there. Now that that's complete, I got this head unit flipped over. I'm getting ready to put a new child lock. I'm also going to replace these plastic pieces here. New plastics and a new child lock installed. Let's get this thing put back together. It's just one issue after another with this machine. I got everything hooked back up, connected the water lines, and went to go test it, and it won't let any water in. It won't fill up, so let's see what's going on here. Got the inlet valves replaced on that washer, but I'm gonna pause it there for today. It's already about 8 o'clock out here. Getting ready to herd these sheep back in, head inside, get cleaned up, and start working on some dinner.